Lamelo Ball, NB1, is under attack by basketball critics. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamelo Ball is being accused of being a shot jacker, just jacking up shots for no reason with no common sense. Like, people forgot to look around at this organization upstairs, downstairs, and look around and see what Lamelo Ball is playing with. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan and Mitch Kupchak has assembled a roster full of 6 men to put around Lamelo Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, this starting five is filled with 6 men. This is not a starting five. Lamelo Ball is doing the best that he can. People need to understand the track record of this organization called the Charlotte Hornets, and it's listen. It's not all good, and we just got to tell it how it is. God damn it, it's been somewhat doom and gloom until you got Lamelo Ball, ladies and gentlemen, and it seems to me that it's starting to feel like deja vu. We got to remember something. This team had an electrifying young point guard that was accused of some of these same things. Mind you, 2 different players. And I'm here to tell you right now, I beg to differ. I don't believe that Lamelo Ball is just jacking up shots. I believe that Lamelo Ball is doing whatever he can with this roster that these clowns have assembled. Y'all acting like Melo putting up 40 shots a game, y'all. Lamelo Ball is putting up anywhere upwards to 25 somewhat shots a game. Melo ain't out there just jacking up. Listen, he doing what he can with this roster. You better be glad somebody's able to take the shots. Who the hell you want shooting it? Dennis Smith Jr.? I mean, seriously. Gordon Hayward, these guys are about washed up, y'all. The Charlotte Hornets are getting the last bit of the remains of some of these players. If they were on other teams, they would either be out the league or riding the pine. You understand? And let's not get to the young players that this team has drafted. I'm here to tell you right now, you get Lamelo Ball some quality pieces, and you will see some. I need everybody to check out. We was discussing something with the lovely Sam Dracula. Y'all go check out my man Sam. And like I said, we had some great things to discuss, and I'm not discussing him in particular, but I'm just talking about critics that we have on the panel. The Skies of the world and the other people that roll up on there, and all of these guys, you understand, that's running their mouth, and I've been hearing this for a while, and not just from the people on the panel. I'm talking outside of my personal life. It's a lot. This bug had been in my ear for a minute, and now I'm finally about to zap it. You understand? I'm spraying the raid on it today, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. I'm about to kill it once and for all, y'all. Y'all need to understand something. Y'all better start to appreciate and really take in what you guys have right now, because it might not last forever, especially at the way you guys are moving. We don't know what's going to happen with this roster. I tell you what, next year better be your best year. This summer better be the summer of the Hornets. They better make sure they do something, or it's going to be serious ramifications. Let me tell you something. Look, could you imagine if you could replace Mr. Mason Plumlee? Some people call him Mason Bumley. I'm being polite, y'all. I could have came out here and violated, but I ain't doing that. I'm looking at some of these other players, even I'm just seriously, like, this guy, he set some good screens, but I mean, I'm telling you, they need to move this guy. Plumlee is not a starting center in this league, y'all. Point blank, period. Scary Terry, he might be the only starter that you could say, and that's just might be. Scary Terry would be perfect off the bench. PJ Washington, to me, is a 6th man. You understand? And like I said, Gordon Hayward, we've seen the better. It's over. And it's just crazy what's going on with these people, man. I'm just disgusted, with this roster. We got Mark Williams, who was drafted into this chaos. James Bouknight. I'm just gonna move on. Nick Richards drafted into this chaos. JT Thor drafted into this chaos. You understand? Bryce McGowan's drafted into this chaos. Let's just put my man Bouknight, because I ain't gonna single Bouknight out, even though I expected so much more for James. But I'll tell you what, look at the organization that is put out there for these guys. You got Theo Maledon, all of these people. I mean, seriously, this roster is not worth a damn. I'm telling you, I guarantee that this is the problem. I think what's going on is haters, critics, basketball knuckleheads. You guys are y'all trying to cover where it's not needed to be covered. You know, it seems we cannot continue this. You understand? We need to point the fingers where the fingers need to be pointed. LaMelo Ball only played a handful of games this season, y'all. You know, so I'm just saying, you know, LaMelo has improved every single year this man has played in the league. You understand? It just is what it is at the end of the day. LaMelo Ball is going to continue to get better. He is not a maxed out player. So LaMelo Ball definitely can improve with attacking the basket. That's something that me and Sam, we all sat down with. Not to say that he can improve. Maybe he can exhibit it more, you know, but LaMelo Ball definitely does penetrate. Usually he looks for guys on the outskirts. You know, also, you know, he's been doing good with his mid-range game. Melo is bringing the mid-range back. So I understand where people are coming from. Once you see Melo do that, he's just going to be a complete basketball player. LaMelo Ball is the most complete basketball player in Charlotte Hornets probably history. You know, I'm telling you, especially if he continues to stay here and remain here. He's the best thing that ever happened to y'all. You know, listen, you had Kemba Walker here, you know, who I don't know if Mitch was here there or not with him, but I know Michael Jordan was. You know, Michael Jordan really ran this dude into the mud. You know, I mean, seriously, Kemba Walker is finished. You know, do you see what happened to Kemba Walker, y'all? Kemba Walker is 32 years old. He was done 2 years ago. You know, the Celtics got him and I'm telling you, they only worked for a year, and he was experiencing injuries, if I'm not mistaken, at the tail end of that. You know, so clearly, you know, something took place here in Charlotte when he spent all of these seasons, and he had some of the best years of his career. Just getting driven, you know, into the pulpit with his minutes, you know, playing anywhere from upwards of 35 plus, you know, his usage rate was retarded. I think Kemba at one point had the highest usage rate, you know, in the league. It's just chaotic. You know, and Steve Clifford was along with this as well. You know, you have to figure out something with the Kemba Walker situation to make sure it's not another Kemba Walker situation. I think Steve Clifford, he needs to foresee that. Is Steve Clifford strong enough to step to some of these people, you know, to make sure that Melo, you know, he's not out there just shot chacking and this, that, and the third. I tell you what, Steve Clifford knows what he has in LaMelo Ball. Trust me. You know, and I'm, like I said, I'm here just to let people know, you know, LaMelo Ball, you know, this is what's going on, and I'm here to let y'all know. Don't talk about Melo's shot selection. We need to look at the team, you know, organization selection. You know, because that's what's leading to these things that's taking place on the floor. You give them at least a decent quality, you know, a great player. You understand? A great young player. And I guarantee you things will change. I think if you bring in, even if I know that Bridges is not there, but if Bridges was there, I think you would see an improved bit of shot selection. You understand? More options. You get him a good lob threat. This dude LaMelo is not even playing with a lob threat, y'all. You talk about a guy who assists as like the way LaMelo Ball does. This dude LaMelo Ball is moving the basketball in his sleep. You understand? And he don't even play with a lob threat. It's disgusting. You know, you guys need to know what's going on before you guys speak when you're discussing the one-of-one LaMelo Ball, the rare one. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. We out.